GDC 2015. We got Valve up first, Colin. Can I fit announcements in here? Shrink it. All right. There. Now I'm happy. So, Valve coming out swinging. We should kind of do it in order, but we're gonna actually go in no type of order whatsoever. It's just the order that was typed. So first off,
Dude, what is this order?
I know, right?
I just saw this. First off, they showed a game that's played on VR.
Well, this is almost the order of which.
And then you don't have the VR even on here. So at some point you were going to talk about.
It is. It's right there. Job Simulator.
Yeah, that's the game that they make for the VR. You don't have the actual VR announcement. I guess it is here, isn't it? Okay. I see. You put the VR announcement in with Steam 2. Got it.
Yeah. See, what are you talking about?
I thought it was PR announcement, which would be what they did, which was just they dropped it in the PR announcement.
They did. So, Valve comes out swinging, Colin, with a lot of cool stuff. I mean, it's Valve, right? So I want to know from what they announced, and I'm just name all of them, what you're most excited for. They announced VR stuff, which we're going to talk about here at the end of the show again. VR, Source 2 engine, Steam Link, and then the Steam controller. In addition to, like, there's little subset stuff on their Steam machines, right? Like, that's a thing.
I'm most excited about the controller.
Are you? Really?
That's the sad thing. I mean, it's like there's like 4 companies doing VR, 4 big companies doing VR. There's also some like non-gaming companies doing VR. There's also some non-gaming companies doing AR, augmented reality. There's several other engines, and we'll get to Unreal and Unity's announcements today. So like the Source 2 engine being free, it's like, yeah, you kind of had to, right?
Right.
And Steam Link, again, like I haven't really found a whole use for the streaming stuff yet. Largely because I have I have my computer, and it's both my laptop or monitor screens, right? So like, why would I have screen to any boxes? And if I did, I'd probably just use Amazon Fire or Amazon, is it Fire TV? Yeah. Or Google.
Sounds right.
Yeah. So yeah, controller is probably my most exciting. That said, I think the impact on the industry would probably be the Source 2 stuff, just because it's another option.
Okay. I am probably at a crossroads between Steam Link and the Steam controller. I do like the VR announcement, but it's more like exactly what you said. There's so many players now in VR. It's hard for me to like get super excited about anything. You know, I was super hype up on Oculus, which I got to play some more Oculus. I mentioned that. Was it last week? I think I talked about, like right at the end, I talked about I got to play another thing on the Oculus.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, you know, I got to play with some more, and it's just freaking unbelievably amazing. Some of that stuff with VR and, you know, tracking your head and you're looking around. It's like crazy stuff. So
we're still like years off of a killer app for it, though. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, we're going to see some really, really cool stuff here very soon. But I just don't think we are not going to fully realize like what is possible in VR. I don't know, maybe like 10, 15 years from now, I think is when we'll start to see some like mind-blowing, like absolutely mind-blowing stuff. But that being said, I think there's still a lot of really creative things that we're going to see very soon. So, you know, Steam Link is interesting to me because there's this big push to get PCs out of your office and into the living room, and it's, you know, kind of something that I feel like I would like Christy to be able to be like not daunted by a keyboard and mouse when she's playing and be like, okay, we're gonna go out on the big screen. We could do our couch stream out there. I think that's actually really cool. And there's a number of games that she's always asking me, like, hey, I want to play such and such with you, and I'm like, oh, that's a single player game. Oh, it's a multiplayer game, but we need 2 systems, right? So the more systems that we can actually sit down and play together on one screen, I think that offers up just more diversity. Like we got the Wii out there, we got the PS4 out there, we're gonna have probably have the Steam Link out there, and I like the price point, Colin. $49.99 is
the right
not
price.
bad.
It needs to be 50 or less.
Yes, and that's the same price for the Steam controller. Now look, the Steam controller, I played with the first iteration of it or second iteration of it. I don't remember what it was. That was like a dev version. Chair seat, hello. If you keep saying hi like that, spamming in the chat, you'll likely get timed out, my good friend. Twist another one. Hector, nice to see you streaming. Do you have a schedule? Yes, I do have a schedule. It's very early in the morning. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. we do Frag Logic. That's probably when you'll catch me in the evening most of the time. But look, Colin, Steam controller, I just don't know, man.
Never know. They might have figured it out.
Look, you already know I'm gonna get it, right? I'm gonna get it. Yeah. You're gonna get it, and then we're gonna have that show, which is gonna be 30 shows from now, something like that.
More than it said 40? November. It's a November release.
40 shows. It's like 30 some
shows.
About 40. 30 some shows from now, we're gonna have our show where we talk about the Steam controller, which is Colin and I like peripherals a lot. I don't think I've actually bought a new peripheral other than that PlayStation camera in a little while, man. What's the newest thing you bought? It's the Scuff?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's good. I mean, it's an Xbox controller for all intents and purposes. I had to adjust like the stop trigger stuff for Evolve because I couldn't actually depress the trigger, so I had to just remove them. And that's all I really played is Evolve and a little bit of Titanfall, if I remember right, and a little bit of Halo. It was pretty nice in Halo because the control scheme is so awful. Like, there's so many extra buttons you have to hit, right?
It was funny. I had a discussion about Halo control scheme like 2 days ago on stream. I was talking about it, and I was like, I just can't. I can't do it.
So, like in that case, I needed it almost, so I could put like the dash on the bumper underneath. Mm-hmm. But like, is it that much better than the Onza, or is it really? It's just felt the same, I guess.
You mean Sabretooth or the Onza?
Onza. I haven't used Sabretooth.
Sabretooth is nice, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Devontae? How you doing, man? Major Black. What's up, Dash? So yeah, I'd say it sounds like both of us are pretty hype on the Steam controller. It sounds like I'm more so on the Steam Link than you. Source 2 engine is definitely cool. There's a lot of engine announcements though. So
here's the thing: I want to get good enough at the Steam controller that I can tear up some mouse and keyboard guys, and I think it's possible.
I think it's possible with the Xbox 360 controller.
I want to tear up some good mouse and keyboard guys.
That's a low blow.
I want to see if I can...
Wait, Carrington, if Carrington was in here right now...
I want to do double AK or higher in CSGO with the Steam controller. That's my... that's the mark.
What are you going to play, CSGO?
Yeah, that's the mark.
Okay.
Which, that would be like achieving just underneath my rank with a mouse, essentially. Because I'm a DMG 1, I think.
Right.
And I haven't played in a long time, so...
Look, you and Carrington. Look, Carrington needs to get a Steam controller.
No, we need to get Carrington just on healer until he learns how to use a mouse. That's what we. That's what we determined. And okay. Carrington agreed. Carrington's like, yeah, I'll heal it up.
Okay, all right. So
for
Carrington on Overwatch. For those of you guys that don't know, Overwatch is the next game that our team has collectively said that we're going to play at a competitive level. My brother. Overwatch is a PC title. My brother is convinced that he can play Overwatch. Now, I don't know how many PC gamers we have in the show right now, but he's convinced that he can play Overwatch at a very high level with a controller. And, we just thought that was rather funny. But we'll see. We'll see.
He's going to give mouse and keyboard a shot, though.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I told him heal duties, and he said, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So he's going to give it a shot.
Okay. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, made it this far, leave a like if you've not already. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. Subscribe if you've not already so you guys can check my next video. And if you've missed anything, especially this video right here, go check it out. Just click, 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 click.